think customers are scared. They're scared, they're worried, and I think anxious customers want safety. They want the safety foods. I've been posting pictures, home meals that are very much back to the basics. So customers want back to basics. So the safety product, I can imagine spaghetti bolognese is going through the roof at the moment. We made, things like schnitzels, which is something we don't normally have, and we're always leaning towards comfort food. So as a QSR, you're going to have to make your customers feel very sort of warm. And don't forget, they're coming out of a home environment. So for them to go from home cooked food to fine dining is a pretty long stretch. So if I was running a QSR, I'd probably look at more of the home cooked meals and what's trending on the home cooked meals. And also just look at what are better versions of home cooked meals. So, but I think quality is something that people are actually starting to come to terms with, because they're cooking more, they're getting more of a handle on what is quality. Someone said to me, schnitzel is a good example, because in schnitzel you can get different varieties and standards. If you're making one from scratch at home, then you know what it's supposed to taste like, and you would never then go out to a restaurant and expect anything less than that. And the restaurant that actually provides that product, and Asian food's a classic as well. You can make Asian food at home, but it never tastes as good as your Asian restaurant. So then you'll appreciate that Asian experience more, because they can make it with that TLC. And you'll find that most of that stuff follows a lot of good home cooked recipes anyway, a lot of good Asian food. And I think we almost saw it was in sushi, we saw a bit of a departure from what we thought was traditional sushi, and I think now people are realizing that good sushi is expensive, and you can appreciate what good sushi is, and you can spot cheap sushi a mile off. And I think people will try and avoid that as well. So I think it's another realization that quality is something we need to appreciate, and then you've got to pay for quality as well. So I don't think we're going to go back down to the, what's my cheap meal. And certainly the other big thing in the food service industry is what I call the death of the buffet. So the buffet will die, right? So unfortunately, the buffet dining, breakfast dining, will change forever. I can't see breakfast dining coming back. I may be wrong. I've been wrong in the past, but I can't see a breakfast buffet functioning the same way. So your hotel breakfast buffet, which is a massive business, will change dramatically over the next 6 to 12 months. And who knows what that will look like. But I can see lots of perspex screens. I can see lots of, and probably a little bit more labor, but then, we're paying $30 for a hotel brekkie. We might pay $50, and it's getting quite expensive. So then that creates a whole new range of opportunities as well. So stay tuned for that one.